Hello everyone, my name is Raven, and welcome to Raven67854 Gaming, and welcome back to Farthest Frontier. It has been a while, but no worries. We're getting there. So, to sort of sum up here, on kind of oh. I think that's right. Okay, good. And we'll plant some more apples. All right. Okay, so I already went on ahead and made quite a bit of adjustments to everything. So if we hit, P here. I've learned a lot, by the way, since... oh, this didn't save. Okay, so we get to go make the adjustments right now. Okay. So what we're going to do is, we have two stockpiles, but I only want two, so I'm going to have them both running. Actually, I think I'll just turn this one off completely. And I'll turn these off. That seems fine. The soap maker seems like it's doing okay. Yeah, I mean, everything's about, I guess, as good as it's gonna get. So we obviously need way more money, because yeah, I mean, we need tons more money. We need tons and tons and tons more resources. All right, so how we doing now? All right, so at least we have 4 laborers. It's not a lot, but we're doing sort of okay. Now, food, on the other hand, is doing pretty good in this little, in this area. So we've got 3 forager shacks here. And I have no earthly idea. Oh, okay, they're up there. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I am going to do this. And then for this one, I don't really know the best place to put this. It's like here for now. Okay. And we're going to speed it up so we can get out of winter. So firewood will be okay. We're going to increase our wood and everything else. Yeah, it's a new year. A new villager is born. Perfect. Still don't really have a lot, but we do have one house that's currently being constructed. Yes, I'm aware that it's low. Ooh. It's doing that. Okay. It's doing that lovely thing. All right, we'll just have that one there. And the other one, of course, is going around and harvesting, and we're just going to keep a nice little lookout. Now, we do need a fair bit of lumber as we upgrade our buildings, and I don't really think they pay more in taxes either, unfortunately. No, doesn't really seem like it, which is fair enough. So we're going to clear this out. And we're actually going to expand this because we need a much larger population. Like, I way overexpanded this area. And that was my bad. This was the first one that I did. The first time I ever played this game, this save is the first one that I ever did. And, I mean, it's not bad. It's not great. Yes. So this was the other thing that I was going to change. Was this. So if I recall here, these have a bit of heat tolerance. So what we're going to do is this. And then clean out the rockiness, and we'll do some clover. So yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do, clear this out. This is already marked for clearing. I just haven't done it yet. But we'll get there. Firewood is growing. Firewood will also steadily improve as well. So, and I think food will end up being just fine. I do, after all, have 3 of these. Yes, it would be really nice to have a school teacher because it really, really helps. But at the moment, I mean... Okay, so... You know, I think I'll move this one back up to here. At least I have baskets. That's actually quite nice. Alright. So hopefully they'll harvest like the greens and stuff like that. Maybe. I guess we'll keep going here. I mean... Oh, this has no one in it. That's like, no wonder nothing's changing or happening or anything at all like that. Okay, and the smokehouse is up over here. Firewood's growing. All right, good. Does not have access to clean water. Not really. Ah, here we go. The iron mine. The thing we don't need people working. That's actually kind of okay. I'll just place it right here. I mean, why not? I'll get access to water eventually. I believe I'll just prioritize that. So let's see, there's quite a lot of builders, but they're probably up here working on this and then working on this field, which I'm not going to be able to use for quite some time because that's always super joyful. And I think the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put some housing invalid placement. Really? Oh, I can put it here though. That's fine. I need to squeeze in literally anywhere I can squeeze in a house. I need to do it. For many obvious of reasons. Okay, perfect. So now they have water. Or sort of have water. Alright. So how we doing on laborers? We have 5 laborers. So as weird as it might seem, I believe the best thing to do right now... let's see. Yeah, that person's still going out there. I mean, there's a lot to collect out there, so... You know... 5 months. So how we doing? It seems like we're doing pretty good. I mean, losing some crops is kind of part of the game. The weeds are down, so we'll watch and do a year-by-year play. Keeping fertility and the weed level up would be pretty good. So I think every now and again we'll have years like this, like right here, where we just grow some turnips and we de-weed and we put some clover in. I think that'll be enough to, you know, sort of keep everything kind of rolling there. All right, and they're already harvesting that, of course. Oh yeah, look, it seems like yes. So homesteads do actually increase tax value, which is good. This is still not nearly enough. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Same thing for food. I don't think that it will be even remotely enough. Let's see here. Actually, I can just hover over this. I don't know. I think we'll be okay. At least I have soap. You know, on the other playthrough where I had a much better time with certain things, there were like no soap. That was awful. Like, not having any soap is really... I can't begin to tell you how awful it is not having any soap. I'm going to move this here. And this one... Yeah, I guess I'll just kind of keep it. I mean, we're already kind of rolling through to the next year. Okay, good. So, yes, upgrading is a big boon. Which makes sense, right? I mean, of course it is. Let's see, we hit G. The desirability rating's pretty high. So this is lacking the next town center tier. And the only thing this is really lacking is wood planks, population, of course, and some other things. But we'll get there. We will. Believe it or not, we're going to get there. It's going to take some time, but we're going to get there. Wow, did they already really harvest all of that? Okay. Should have enough wood to get through the year. This needs to go because I need another crop field. So that's going to be the big thing is, you know, getting yet another crop field. And, of course, increasing taxes. So I think for defenses. So I am kind of torn on where and what to do stuff. Like monthly cost of this is 5. But I don't know, you know, specifically where they're going to attack from. And that does make it a little difficult because they could attack from here. They could attack from here. So I guess I'm going to have to just kind of like, you know, put in numerous paths. And as well, right now, I don't have the resources. Now, one thing I will say is significantly don't have enough food. Like literally don't have enough food at all in the slightest as far as, you know, all this goes. Not good to not have food. But on the other hand, I kind of lack food production. So it's like I kind of want to fix the problem, but I have no way to fix the problem. It's a very annoying situation to be in, if you ask me. Let's see here. So for decorations, obviously I can't put that there. Can I put in a small garden? Yes, I can. I can put a small garden. Actually, I think I might be able to put a medium garden in right there. No, but I can put in a small garden. Okay. And again, you know, they'll get around to it eventually. This, on the other hand, though, this is a priority. This is 100% a priority. This will help provide enough firewood. So really and truly, it's not that earlier, like the last time I played, for those of you that still remember episode 3, the bigger issue is not that I built an extra thing so much at like with the firewood splitter, so much as I just didn't realize that I was running out of laborers, and laborers are extremely important because it's how you move goods around and so forth. And we have accomplished that, which is good. I'm very, very excited about that. So I did not realize that. There we go. All right, send him over there. They'll do a little fishing. Food did not go nearly as good this year. Not in the slightest. So hopefully I can get as many of these greens as humanly possible. So I think what I'll do is I'll just move them around in clumps like I normally do and go from there. This will be providing a lot of food going forward. Impending blizzard. Oh. Okay. Why not? I mean, it's okay. I mean, you know, I said that I was going to take this town into the very end, and I meant it. I mean, you know, 9 people. I want them, but I can't put them anywhere. And I can't feed them. I mean, the really big downside is I put this thing down here. You know, going forward, I'm going to probably move most of the living up here. This will be like the old side of town. And I'll take good care of it and all, but yeah, it's going to have to go up there. Well, I can't do anything about this blizzard, everyone, so we're just going to ride it through. Nothing I can do, we're just going to sit here. Can't really hunt or do anything. I think there's plenty of firewood. And of course, you know, with everyone evolving into the homesteads, they're a little better than before, so I think they'll be okay. I hope they'll be okay. That would be very nice if they would be okay. So how's the desirability? I mean, what's it really missing? Food types. Yeah, it's not doing so good for food. This is going to provide a lot of food, but I need to knock this out and then get 5 builders on it. And then, yeah, at least the blizzard seems to be over with. Weather has become far too cold. Well, that's kind of a bummer, but I guess not really that much of a shock. So yeah, firewood's gonna have to hold out, everybody. Whatever you got, that's what you got. You know, I can't. You know, if the whole weirdly the town dying off and allowing me to rebuild it might actually in some ways be better, but I don't know. I doubt it. But we'll go until the whole town just basically collapses. Which hopefully it doesn't. I mean, winter's kind of ending right now. There's firewood. Predator was sighted somewhere. Oh. Oh, Rod, run! 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 There we go. Stricken with rabies. Well, that villager's dead. Unless somehow, you know, they've... Yeah, production is way down. Like, way, way down. Okay, so... It's that time of year again. So, we're going to have all 3 of these work this spot until they just pretty much clear it out. I might... You know, I might actually get another hunting lodge. Oh. I'm trying to avoid certain things there. So I'm hoping that when this upgrades, it'll massively expand, which, I mean, I assume it would. The other big question, of course, is... I don't know if I have enough in the smokehouse to actually, you know, justify all this. So I think what I'll do is I'll just leave that alone. For now. For the moment. I'm just going to leave it alone for the moment. But this will give me all the herbs and willow bush that I need. But, you know. So. And, of course, you know, this is going to produce a ridiculous amount. Alright, so let's go on ahead and just clear this out. And what we're going to do is this and then this. And I think that'll be the crop rotation for now. Well, that just sucks. What building was that? The soap shop. Okay, well. Soap's doing bad. Everything else is doing bad. It's like, Okay, so I'm going to have these guys... Grab that. All right. Yeah, food will be okay. It really will. One of the big problems that we had with food to begin with was the whole... all right, so we'll send them over there. I'm hoping. I mean, my goodness, that'll be 3 hunters' cabins. I mean... Fill it. Yeah, I mean, rabies. You know, rabies is kind of a nasty little disease there. So that was kind of not a surprise. I'm not too concerned about the desirability here. And the reason for this is because I intend to build a row of very beautiful gardens and such there, so that should help. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so and firewood is growing again. Like we have firewood coming back. This is now a homestead. I think homesteads, yeah, it's much better constructed. Oh yes. Okay, so where do we want to be? I think we want to be up here now. I really don't like micromanaging this stuff. This is probably my least favorite part of the game, is micromanaging that stuff. I just don't like it. But we're growing, you know, as I said, we're growing. So, yippee. Let's see how we're doing on this. Nope, gonna have to, you know, keep at what I'm doing here. And the other thing is for decorations, we're going to get a maple tree. And then I'm going to get an oak tree here. Okay. Now we should be done largely with construction, I think. It would appear that we are largely done with construction, which is pretty good. Ooh, all right. So this is going to become a road. So what I think I'm going to do... All right. And then... because that'll basically, you know, block that off there. And then for food production, we're actually going to grab a crop field. And what we're going to do is... I don't actually know, how big is that one? How many workers does this? I really wish I knew how big everything is here. Extend the crop field. It'd be really nice if it would tell me how big it is. Maybe I can drag this. Oh, I can't. Okay. So that is 8 by 8. So what we're going to want to do is go from here all the way to here. That is 8, and then over 8. Perfect. And that will actually clear out most of that and order that to be cleared out, which is great because now the builders are going to be over there, you know, doing their thing, clearing it out ever so slowly. Wow, they're like locusts, I tell you. All right, let's go over here. Grab this one. All right. Perfect. And is the smokehouse keeping up? The smokehouse is so not keeping up. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna bring it right on over here, and we're gonna set this to be a prioritize of construction. And of course, the reason for that is plainly obvious. A lot of food, sorry, is gonna be wasted if we don't. So I think that this method will be okay. I do think that maybe for the first year that I grow this new field, I'm just going to remove the weeds and till the field. Just that first year, it's just non-stop clearing everything out. That should also provide a fairly ample amount of resources. Because I really don't need a whole lot of planks either. I mean, I do need them, but... you know, not to the level at which they are gathering. Wow, they're even clearing that out pretty significantly. So I've heard a lot of people online complain that, you know, food doesn't last very long. It's true, food really doesn't last very long in this game. But that's sort of how real life works. I mean, food actually really doesn't last that long. I mean, you have to do lots of different ways to preserve it. Now, of course, once I get to like iron production, I can make a where's it at? I don't know where it is. Sandpit, work camp. Is it here? Brewery, furniture, foundry, blacksmith, a brickyard, glassmaker, compost. I don't know where it is. Candles, weavers, pottery. Is it under storage? Ah, a cooper. A cooper. Now, a cooper is very important because a cooper will allow us to make planks. Take planks and iron and make barrels. And with this improvement right here, food will last even longer. See, one of my biggest problems is that I'm wasting literally so much food. It's actually kind of nuts. There's the clay maker. There's an armory. Armories are kind of cool, but not what I need. Tannery. No, I don't know why it would be here. Let's see. Could have sworn I saw a... Ah, there we go. The brickyard. Yeah, the brickyard's kind of a ways off, which kind of sucks. Because if I could get the next tier, that would go a long way. Now, I could buy bricks. You know, I could see how much... Like... let's see here. That's stone. Where'd be bricks? It's tallow. It's iron. Brick. So, yeah, I mean, you know, there is that. And we're smoking a lot more of the meat and such, which is good. Now, of course, you know, one of the other really big problems here is that I think everything within range is leveled. Yes. Now, homesteads are much better. So not only do they need more food. See, that's another thing, too. Like, I need so much. You know, though, the desirability of this going up wouldn't really be the worst thing. If only for the increased... Oh, it froze. Ah, there we go. Wow, look at all that wood. I mean, to be fair, in my defense, it was actually a pretty good idea to build that thing. I just should have planned that better. But, I mean, hey, I needed it, and it provided it for me. So, one thing I feel like I really don't need is this person. I think these two can manage it. There's not going to be any harsh blizzard or any... Well, there might be a harsh blizzard. I don't actually know that. That's a little closer. I do like greens because, you know, they kind of like last all year round. It's kind of useful. Look at them go. But it seems like food's going to be okay. I mean, a lot of this stuff's just going to, you know, decay anyway. Now, I suppose preserving it, you know, like pickling and stuff would be a pretty darn good idea. I mean, we can't do that right now, but we're steadily and slowly working towards it. And we're going to get there. We will get there. Eventually. Yeah, see, there it goes. Almost all of it's gonna spoil. Which, you know, kinda sucks. It's kind of funny, right? So, like, they're using... I really wish that they would eat the stuff that would spoil first. Okay, so the good news is... This is 100% ready. All right. Honestly, I'm just gonna grow it, and then, I mean, it's fine. I mean, again, you know, micromanagement, but I think I'll just save the compost, maybe. I don't know. I'll add the compost to that. Wow, that's crazy. That is a lot of wood. Like, they're not hurting at all for, you know, wood. They just actually have to get to it, which is, you know, half the battle, I suppose. But that's fairly amusing. Now, the good news is before I do anything, and I do mean anything, you know, with that, we are 100% going to put up this. So what we're going to do is we are going to build kind of like so. All right. I think that kind of came out okay. Now it's mostly just, you know, walking around and moving stuff around. See, now we have a lot of laborers. Quite a lot, actually. So we want to, it seems like we want to try to maintain about 10 of them. But that could just be due to the sheer amount of jobs available. But yes, the goal here, at least for the moment anyway, and we're going to put up a nice little fenced-in gates. Very nice. All right. So, what we're going to do is, much like last time, we're going to harvest everything here. Okay, this guy needs to stop hunting here. Okay, like, even if I have to send him further out, I will. Because you are hunting this to death. And that is no good. No good. So, I guess I was being I'm not going to say overdramatic, because that's not the case. But what I was going to say... Oh, did I take that too far over? Oh, crud. Don't tell me I took that too far over. Oh, good. No, it just looks ridiculous for reasons. Anyway, so the reason I like to do this, by the way, is I just like look. I like having it sealed off and trees and stuff everywhere. Plus, if later on I need to remove it, I can remove, you know, I have a fairly substantial amount there. Now, unfortunately, putting this farm here did kind of remove quite a lot, which very much kind of sucks. But, you know, I'm hoping that by next year it will have replenished. That's the goal anyway. All right. And this is kind of, I mean, I don't know. I'll wait. We'll wait. But we're doing okay on food. So the next big thing, of course, will be housing right here. All right, they're coming in from the north. Everyone fight them. No, everyone fight them. What are you doing? Oh my god, the hunters are... Okay, wait. Okay, we killed the raiders. Okay, so the good news about all of this, we are going to have to harvest huge quantities of other stuff. So I'm going to send these up here. That's pretty good. I mean, the raid was pretty small, but Yeah. I mean, it's definitely something that I want to improve. I might have to go, like, quite a ways up in this direction and over. Because I'm going to put another living spot over here. I have to. I mean, this is not enough room to sustain, you know, me. Unfortunately. I mean, eventually these will all get upgraded, but, you know. They need to come remove all this. Okay, so the good news is that this is finally cleared out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have someone come and destroy that. Well, actually, I guess just pick it up. And this way, they'll be able to go either way. And the next one will go down into here, but, you know, that's quite a ways off. Yeah. And they're going to harvest all of this. By the time they finish harvesting it, pending heat wave, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks a lot. Not really a whole lot I can do about it. Actually, there's probably a lot I can do about it. I'm just not going to do anything about it, to be fair. Yes. All right. And that should kind of back off the desirability of that a little bit. I don't think they can be upgraded. No, they can be upgraded, but it requires brick. Of course it does. Of course it does. Of course it does. Oh, boy. And that's still rolling. Because, yes, ideally what I would do is I would have one gatherer here. And then basically just kind of lock the other two up over here. And then pretty much just, you know, be done with it. Never really bother touching them or anything like that. Oh, okay, so there's actually a fair bit there that they can still grab. And it's still fairly early on in the year, so I'm not too concerned. How's this holding up? All right. Now, for the next big part. All right, we have 12. Okay, so we're going to fill this post right here. 7? Seriously, we're being attacked again? Really? Why are you destroying my fence? Is there literally, like, any reason at all to destroy my fucking fence? There's, like, no reason to be doing what you're doing. The village was raided. I killed them all. Oh, that sucks. And again, I go back to, why do you keep destroying my damn walls? It's like the weirdest thing ever. Like, honestly, it really is like one of the strangest things ever. The upside is people working there might actually keep them away, which would be pretty nice, actually, I have to admit. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna move this ever so slightly over because I know they need, like, you know, fruit and stuff like that. I know it's fairly important. So let's see. We're going to plant some more apple trees. And then we're going to plant another one of these. And then we're going to plant another one of these. Actually, we're going to plant 2 of these. They're not going to produce very much food for quite some time, but they'll produce a little bit for some reason. So, you know, that's fine. All right, good. Yeah. Why is a building on fire? You know what? Whatever. That is just the way the world seems to be rolling. I mean, why would a building not be on fire? I mean, isn't that like the $1,000,000 question? You know? Why is the building not on fire? I mean, have you ever asked yourself that before? No, you haven't. Ridiculous. Yeah, so it seems like every other year, you know, we get a pretty substantial amount. And same thing for this. The first year is just gonna be nothing. I'm just gonna remove the horror out of it. I like that I built a garden there and that it's totally okay with everything. That's actually like really amusing. All right. Why did that? All right. I have a fair bit of resources there, so we're just gonna continue to chill as we're doing right now. I mean, food's doing pretty good. The second field's almost up. We have a fairly substantial amount of resources. We're kind of entering in the... So I think we'll move them over here. All right. I was being a little too overprotective / eager with my some of my resources. So how we doing? We got 13. Okay. That's great. So let's see how we're doing on resources in storage. Soap is pretty good. Firewood, kind of okay. Might add an extra person to the firewood. There's no reason not to. Because, quite frankly, it's not as though, you know, it's not like we can't, you know, find a use for some of this stuff. So, what we're going to do is we are going to make this the edge of everything. Okay. Well, that is a bummer. That is a bummer. And then I'm going to put a lookout tower right here at the entrance. 10 gold. Yeah, we'll be all right. Okay. That way, if they come that way, we'll be all right. I mean, no, they haven't been coming from that way, but, you know, again, we're kind of working, you know, with what we got. Now, I don't know where I'm going to get livestock. I haven't seen any livestock roll in. Every time there's a trader, we're going to have to check and, you know, make sure. I might also eventually need another compost guy. I don't really know how the garbage, you know, shit cleanup is going. But, oh. Someone died. All right. That person also died. I did not realize that. Okay. Well, that's not awkward. I didn't even see that. That would have been, like, really nice to know. The good news is that, like, the Fletcher is still kind of working. I mean, they make more than enough bows and resources that I am not even remotely concerned about that one particular thing. Plus, you know, I do have some fish. This area is much better off for fishing than one of my other saves. So, and I think for food production, I think I am going to grab another fishing shack. Just because, again, there's no reason not to. Villager stricken with worms. Well, my advice, eat better food. And I know that's kind of like laughable because it's like, well, you're the one who created this problem, right? It's like, well, I mean... They'll get there. They will get there. We'll be okay. This will finish probably fairly shortly. I'll even prioritize it to ensure that everyone goes there and, you know, does their thing and such. What's this? I wonder what these trees are worth. 7, 4. Yeah, they're growing pretty darn big. Yeah, I really need the better cellar and the barrels, because I feel like with the barrels and the better cellar, like, I would honestly be able to keep, like this, I could sustain a much bigger population. Because you have to remember, everyone, like, the only reason that I'm even doing half of what I'm doing, quite frankly, is because there's so much waste. Like, I'm losing so much food to just waste. Which, I mean, you know, that sucks a lot. And then we're gonna build this like way up and over. I don't know where over, but over here, because I want another living area over there as well. Hey, dude got over his worms. Good job, buddy. All right, there's only one deer. All right, so we're gonna go like way over here because this is still pretty significant, and I don't really want to lose that. I mean, this is also 7, so you know. Actually, maybe I'll put this guy like kind of like in between, so to speak. Like, you know, you get a little bit of both. There we go. All right, and we're thawing out, and this requires iron. Need some iron. Okay, so, oh, this is actually like super close. Yes, so this becoming a thing, 100% backing that. Villager was born. Congratulations, good for you. See how the builders and everything else is doing. Yeah, I don't want to go too heavy on it. Nah, don't want to go too heavy. All right. Can I support another house here without destroying... Oh, can't do it anyway because it's too steep. So, I guess we're good. Awesome. So, I'll put 2 homes there. That'll just kind of have to be a thing. Okay. Wow. Let's see, how many are working on this thing? 5. Any builders? Food. That's crops are ready for assignment. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that, and that will just demolish. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this, set up here, and then on the 3rd year we're gonna do that. Because you do have to like kind of get the field ready. Now, I know that it's not a very popular thing. I need something easy with a lot of heat tolerance. I think instead I'll just do that then. Alright, so this first year is just gonna be, gotta get them weeds under control, man. Like, for real. Like, you have to get those weeds under control. So, and our little place will be done eventually. Man, these people don't joke around. Ah, they killed it off finally. That sucks. All the more reason that I really want to get some livestock in. Okay, so this does like literally absolutely nothing. All right, and I'm not gonna go any more with the fish. If I go any further, I feel like I'll just deplete it. I think a better idea. Wait, hang on. Why don't we do this? That way they can get some of the eggs and stuff. Because gotta kind of wait a little for the fall anyway. You know, for the other stuff. So I think I'll do that. Yeah, it's gonna produce a lot. Should still be okay. 7 seems to be the max there. Alright. And how's this doing? Ah. It's getting there. It's getting there. I mean, it's taking some time, but you know, it's getting there. Oh, here we go. Crops lost to disease. Well, that sucks, but, you know, what are you gonna do? You can't do anything about it. Just gotta suck it up and live with it. Alright. Oh my gosh. I do like games when they just start hammering you with stuff. Okay, so. Okay, yeah, I get that. I really do. Okay. Brick. 1 brick is 15 gold? Are you for real? I think I'll just save up. You gotta be kidding me. 15 gold? Get out of there. Get out of there. Good, good. Bunch of villagers and, you know, basic education stuff is done. Okay, so this thing right here is like literally completely depleted, and it's still, you know, just completely, like, there's nothing you can do with it. I don't understand why you can't do anything with this thing. So I will allow it to store stone, wood, basically stuff that doesn't deplete. Food, absolutely not. Also allowed to store arrows and stuff like that. That way it doesn't have to go all the way over here. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here. Perfect. Ah, yes. Tower's done. Nice. Now, of course, you know, walls need to be extended. Naturally. But, yeah, we're doing pretty good now. I like all the trees and stuff. Also, too, another thing I might do is I might move this over one. I can't remember if, you know, let's double check. Ah, yep, okay. So what I might do is just extend this and turn this into like one big pasture. Can I do that? Like, is there like a... Oh, no, it doesn't allow it. All right, well, whatever. Might just do in front then. And then I'll just leave this for, I don't know, industry or something. Hard to say. Hard to say. Awesome. I'm okay with losing some crop there. I don't really mind. Oh yeah, that's doing much better. Getting that weed down. Way, way better. All right. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to call it here, everyone. I just looked over at OBS, the timer, in about 53 minutes. You know, it's kind of hitting that spot. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to, you know, like, share, and subscribe, and hit that like button, you know, sorry, the little bell button, you know, so you actually get notifications. And the other thing, if you'd like to support this channel, you can become a member, hit the join button. And if you'd like to support the channel, but, you know, don't wish to, you know, become a member, you can give a super thanks, which is similar to a super chat. It's the same principle, really. And also, don't forget to join the Discord, and I will see you guys in the next one.